They haven't seen what you can do. There is power in your name. So much power in your name. Move the immovable, break the unbreakable. God, we believe. God, we believe for it. From the impossible, we'll see a miracle. God, we believe. God, we believe for it. We know that hope is never lost. Oh, for there is still an empty grave. God, we believe no matter what, there is power in your name. So much power in your name. Move the immovable, break the unbreakable. God, we believe. God, we believe for it. From the impossible, we'll see a miracle. God, we believe. God, we believe for it. You are the way when there seems to be no way. We trust in you. God, you have the final say.
Good morning, family. I am so happy and blessed to be here with you all this morning. I hope you all are doing well. Today I want to talk to you about the preparation before crossing over, and I love this text so much. It just speaks in a million different ways, but I'm gonna be in Joshua chapter 3 today, so you know the routine. I want you to journey with me very quickly there, and I'm starting at verse 1. It says, early in the morning Joshua and all the Israelites set out from Shittim and went to the Jordan, where they camped before crossing over. Just verse 1 alone is beautiful. It's amazing, because I found it so amazing that they camped at the Jordan before crossing over. And sometimes we can see what God called us to. We can see our dreams, our aspirations, our goals. We can see them right in front of us. But it's something that's telling us, not yet, not yet. I want you to camp here first. I want you to watch here first. I want you to gain all this knowledge first. Sometimes we have to camp out in front of the very thing that God called us to before we're able to cross over. So that camping period is important. When you're camping, you can see it. You can take in knowledge. You can talk to God about it, get everything that you need to get before actually crossing over. The text goes on to say, after 3 days the officers went throughout the camp, giving orders to the people. When you see the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God and the Levitical priests carrying it, you are to move out from your positions and follow it. When you see God move, that's when you move. And the only way we're going to be able to see God moving properly, or we're going to be able to hear his voice properly, is if we camp out with him. We pray, we read our word, we fast, we consecrate ourselves. This text actually goes on to talk about how they consecrated themselves. It goes on to say that then you will know which way to go, since you have never been this way before. Some of us, we're embarking on things that we have never embarked upon before. God is calling us into new territory. He's calling us to possess new land. It's something that we've never done before. No one in our family may have ever done it before, but God has called you to it. He wants you to camp with him. He wants you to sup with him and read your word and pray with him. And when he moves, he wants you to move with him, because he's saying, saying this is something that you have never done before. You're not going to be able to do it on your own. You're not going to be able to do it out of your own strength. But I need you to have dove's eyes, and I need you to keep your eyes fixed on me, because when I move, you're going to have to move. And when God moves, it's sacred. It's something holy. And you have to be in position when God moves. You have to have your ear inclined to his lips when he moves, because it is something that is sacred. It's something that you have never done before. So I want to encourage you to keep your ear to God's lips. I want to encourage you to get in your word, to pray, to fast, to get in positions, to camp out with him before you cross over that Jordan River. Joshua told the people, consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do amazing things among you. Joshua said to the priests, take up the Ark of the Covenant and pass on ahead of the people. So they took it up and went ahead of them. And the Lord said to Joshua, today I will begin to exalt you in the eyes of Israel, so that they may know that I am with you as I was with Moses. Tell the priests who carry the Ark of the Covenant, when you reach the edge of the Jordan's waters, go and stand in the river. I'm going to jump to verse 17. It says, the priests who carried the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord stopped in the middle of the Jordan and stood on dry ground while all Israel passed by until the whole nation had completed the crossing on dry ground. God doesn't just want to allow you to just cross over, but he wants you to cross over on dry ground. They followed the instructions of the Lord to the T. They did what he said do, and they were able to cross over on dry ground. Now, the danger in not preparing yourself, the danger in not camping out, the danger in not consecrating yourself, the danger in not listening to God's voice is drowning. They're crossing over a body of water. If they would have missed God in this season, if they would have moved prematurely, they could have drowned. So I want to encourage you to not move prematurely, but to hear God's voice. And when you hear his voice, when you see him move, don't hesitate when you see him move. Move when you see God move, because you're not going to be able to do it by yourself. It's something that you've never done before, but you don't want to move prematurely, and you definitely don't want to move without God. So I wanted to encourage you this morning to keep going. Keep praying, keep reading, keep fasting. You're going to cross over that Jordan River, and God will be with you. And not only are you going to cross over, but you're going to cross over on dry ground. I love you, family. I hope you have an amazing day. God is with you, and I cannot wait to see you the next time.